So we have PDFs that are going to be arriving by email of orders for products. So we can see we've got line items, we've got information like who's doing it, total cost, and a lot of the information we'd need in our ERP. So when that gets sent, our process is going to receive the email. It's going to check the ones for attachments, and then it's going to loop through each attachment and analyze the invoice with document intelligence. It's going to extract information from that document intelligence response. So again, another API interaction. It's going to help, once it's got that information, we're then going to be able to write to our database, which in this case is Dataverse, an invoice record, and then a line items record. So this is a kind of a very standard data ingestion process that previously probably had a human having to type lots of these details. Instead, we're able to receive that email, process it, get the key information, and then also be able to get all the line items. So it's a really great way of changing a people-heavy process to a scalable, online, automatable one. And then I'm going to show one more demo. Near and dear to my heart, back in the day when I was working in financial services, one of the things that we used to have to do was a quarterly data quality audit. And keeping data in a fit state, typo tolerant, is incredibly challenging. So one of the best things that we can do is actually be doing data quality assessment on the fly. And of course, we've got capabilities like Microsoft Purview that can also do the scanning and kind of give us some comprehensive results. But what if you have critical data that you want to be validated every time it comes in? So in this example, we're going to have some data landing in our database. When we read a data change, our logic app is going to actually use AI to write the SQL to be able to run a data quality check about it versus the new row versus statistical information. If there's a problem, it's going to communicate with the human in the loop, and if not, it's going to make sure that the test's passed. Okay, so our logic app has kind of the process. We've got our data in our table, so previous checks. We're now going to make an OpenAI call. We have what's called a system prompt, and then we get the results back with a SQL that's been generated, and it goes and runs that against the database. If it returns fine, it's going to update the row or send for approval. So we're going to add some data here, which is fine. I think I already sped this up, so now I'm working too fast. So it's gone, generated comparison, and it's found that the data is fine. Now we have a user that was like not an email address, born in 1875, 200,000 steps a day, very outside the bounds. Because it found an error, it sent it was unlikely, it sent an email with all the different data validation issues. So this has been able to dynamically generate SQL that could be outside the capabilities of the team needing to assure data quality, and being able to, with a very light amount of low code no code usage using Logic Apps, being able to make an entire real time data quality solution using AI.